What if I told you most relationships don't fail after months or years? They fail on the first date because the signs were always there. You just didn't see them, or worse, you ignored them. Picture this. You're sitting across from someone. Nice place, good vibe. They smile, you smile back. The conversation starts, and for a moment it feels right. But then there's a silence that feels a bit too long, a joke that doesn't land, a question they never ask back. Something feels off, but you brush it aside because they're attractive, because you don't want to start over again, because you want this to work. Modern social psychology tells us something powerful. Compatibility is not built later. It shows itself early, in behavior, in energy, in the small, almost invisible moments. First sign, the conversation feels like a job interview. You're carrying it. You're thinking of what to say next. You're filling awkward silences. Real connection doesn't feel like pressure. It flows. It breathes. You don't have to force it. If talking to them feels like work now, imagine a lifetime of it. Second sign, you're not in the same phase of life. One of you is building, focused, thinking long-term. The other is exploring, carefree, avoiding responsibility. Neither is wrong, but together, it creates friction. Timing matters more than people admit. Third sign, they avoid depth. You try to talk about values, goals, real experiences, but they joke it off, change the topic, keep things shallow. A relationship without emotional depth is like a house without a foundation. It may look good, but it won't last. Fourth sign, disrespect, disguised as small things. They interrupt you. They scroll their phone mid-conversation. They make jokes at your expense. And you tell yourself, it's not a big deal. But it is, because respect isn't built later. It's revealed early. Fifth sign, they don't ask about you. You're sharing your thoughts, your experiences, but they're not really engaging. No follow-up questions, no real interest. Attraction might spark a connection, but curiosity, that's what sustains it. Sixth sign, your values clash. Maybe it's how you see relationships, money, family, ambition. You might ignore it because the chemistry is strong. But chemistry fades, values don't. Seventh sign, you leave the date feeling tired, not excited, not inspired, just drained. The right connection doesn't exhaust you, it energizes you. Eighth sign, you're justifying their behavior on the first date. They were just nervous. They didn't mean it. Maybe I'm overthinking. No, you're not overthinking. You're noticing. Here's the hard truth. Most people don't miss the signs. They see them, but they choose potential over reality. They fall in love with who the person could be instead of who they actually are. But potential doesn't build relationships. Patterns do. And the way someone shows up on day one is usually how they'll show up later. So the next time you're on a date, don't just focus on attraction. Don't just focus on vibes. Pay attention to the details, the energy, the effort, the alignment. Because the right relationship won't leave you confused, won't make you question your worth, won't require you to ignore your intuition. And sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is walk away early, before a short story turns into a long mistake.